Spinoza quotes to inspire deep insights. Perfection and imperfection are names which do not differ much from the names beauty and ugliness. But love for an object, eternal and infinite, feeds the mind with joy alone, and a joy which is free from all sorrow. This is something greatly to be desired and to be sought with all our strength. Happiness or unhappiness solely depends upon the quality of the object to which we are attached by love. Truth is a standard, both of itself and of falsity. For how shall the finite comprehend the infinite? Nature offers nothing that can be called this man's rather than another's, but under nature everything belongs to all, that is, they have authority to claim it for themselves. Everything excellent is as difficult as it is rare. A free man thinks of death, least of all things, and his wisdom is a meditation, not of death but of life. We feel and experience ourselves to be eternal. Hatred is increased by being reciprocated, and can on the other hand be destroyed by love. Hatred which is completely vanquished by love passes into love, and love is thereupon greater than if hatred had not preceded it. In the state of nature, wrongdoing is impossible, or, if anyone does wrong, it is to himself, not to another. Nature is satisfied with little, and if she is, I am also. In so far as the mind sees things in their eternal aspect, it participates in eternity. When a man is prey to his emotions, he is not his own master. Knowledge of God is the mind's greatest good. Its greatest virtue is to know God. I have striven not to laugh at human actions, not to weep at them, nor to hate them, but to understand them. There is no hope unmingled with fear, and no fear unmingled with hope. The endeavor to understand is the first and only basis of virtue. Everything in nature is a cause, from which there flows some effect. Of all the things that are beyond my power, I value nothing more highly than to be allowed the honor of entering into bonds of friendship with people who sincerely love truth. For, of things beyond our power, I believe there is nothing in the world which we can love with tranquility, except such men. Peace is not an absence of war, it is a virtue, a state of mind, a disposition for benevolence, confidence, justice. The order and connection of the thought is identical too with the order and connection of the things. None are more taken in by flattery than the proud, who wish to be the first, and are not. The world would be happier if men had the same capacity to be silent that they have to speak. Extreme pride or dejection indicates extreme ignorance of self. The more you struggle to live, the less you live. Give up the notion that you must be sure of what you are doing. Instead, surrender to what is real within you, for that alone is sure. You are above everything distressing. Emotion, which is suffering, ceases to be suffering as soon as we form a clear and precise picture of it. Pride is pleasure, arising from a man's thinking too highly of himself. I would warn you that I do not attribute to nature either beauty or deformity, order or confusion. Only in relation to our imagination can things be called beautiful or ugly, well-ordered or confused. In practical life, we are compelled to follow what is most probable. In speculative thought, we are compelled to follow truth. Minds, however, are conquered not by arms, but by love and nobility. Be not astonished at new ideas, for it is well known to you that a thing does not therefore cease to be true, because it is not accepted by many. He alone is free who lives with free consent under the entire guidance of reason. Nothing in nature is random. A thing appears random only through the incompleteness of our knowledge. Self-preservation is the primary and only foundation of virtue. Will and intellect are one and the same thing. Joy is a man's passage from a lesser to a greater perfection. To give aid to every poor man is far beyond the reach and power of every man. Care of the poor is incumbent on society as a whole. Men govern nothing with more difficulty than their tongues, and can moderate their desires more than their words. It may easily come to pass that a vain man may become proud and imagine himself pleasing to all, when he is in reality a universal nuisance. Those who know the true use of money and regulate the measure of wealth according to their needs live contented with few things. Thanks for watching. Health, happiness and peace for all.